Have you ever noticed how, as we get older, even the simplest things like reading a newspaper or recognizing faces from a distance start to feel just a little more difficult? You might find yourself holding your phone farther away or squinting at the TV, wondering when your eyes began to lose their sharpness. Most people think that's just what happens with age, that it's unavoidable. But what if I told you there's a simple, inexpensive food sitting quietly in your kitchen that could actually restore your eye clarity, even if you're over 60? Now, before you start guessing, no, it's not eggs. Even though eggs are famous for their lutein and zeaxanthin, nutrients that help protect the retina, there's a cheaper, equally powerful food that older generations used for decades to keep their eyes healthy long before eye vitamins became popular. And the best part? You can buy it anywhere for a fraction of the cost. This humble food supports the tiny capillaries behind your eyes, reduces oxidative damage, and even helps sharpen vision blurred by years of strain. Before we dive in, if you care about keeping your eyes strong and clear for the rest of your life, make sure to subscribe to Senior Health Today, where we share trusted, science-backed tips every week to help older adults protect their vision naturally. Now, let's uncover the secret behind this cheap food that even doctors are starting to talk about. So what is it? It's none other than the humble lentil, one of the most underrated yet powerful foods for senior eye health. Yes, lentils. These small earthy seeds have been a staple in traditional diets from Asia to the Mediterranean for centuries, and they carry a remarkable nutrient profile that directly benefits aging eyes. Let's break it down clearly. As we age, one of the biggest threats to our eyesight is oxidative stress, damage caused by unstable molecules called free radicals. These molecules attack the delicate cells in the retina and the macula, leading to problems like cataracts, macular degeneration, and blurry vision. Lentils are a powerhouse of antioxidants, especially polyphenols, which neutralize these harmful free radicals before they can damage your eyes. But that's just the beginning. Lentils are also packed with zinc, iron, vitamin B9, folate, and plant-based protein. Zinc, in particular, is a mineral your retina absolutely depends on. Studies from the National Eye Institute have shown that zinc helps transport vitamin A from the liver to the retina, where it produces melanin, a protective pigment that shields the eyes from light damage. Without enough zinc, your night vision worsens, and your eyes become more sensitive to glare. Many seniors are mildly deficient in zinc, but a single serving of lentils can help restore those levels naturally. Now let's talk about another key benefit, blood sugar control. You might be wondering, what does that have to do with my eyes? A lot, actually. High blood sugar over time damages the tiny blood vessels in the retina, leading to a condition called diabetic retinopathy. Even if you're not diabetic, fluctuating blood sugar levels can cause vision to blur temporarily and speed up age-related decline. Lentils have a low glycemic index, which means they release energy slowly and prevent sharp sugar spikes after meals. This protects your retina's fragile blood vessels and keeps vision steadier throughout the day. In real life, I've seen many older adults experience a gradual improvement in eye comfort and clarity simply by adding lentils to their weekly routine. For example, one of my patients, a retired teacher in her late 60s, struggled with dry, irritated eyes and occasional blurriness. She was taking multiple supplements, but her diet lacked natural sources of zinc and folate. Once she started eating a small bowl of cooked lentils 3 times a week, sometimes as a warm soup, sometimes as a salad topping, she noticed within a month that her eyes felt less tired and she could read in lower light more comfortably. Her ophthalmologist even noticed mild improvement in her retinal health markers at her next checkup. And it's not just anecdotal. Research from the Journal of Nutrition and Aging found that older adults who consumed legumes like lentils, at least 4 times a week, had a significantly lower risk of developing cataracts compared to those who rarely ate them. Scientists believe that the combination of antioxidants, minerals, and plant protein helps maintain the transparency of the eye's lens, preventing it from clouding over time. Here's something most people don't realize. Your eyes age faster when your body's circulation slows down. The retina depends on a constant supply of oxygen and nutrients, and lentils play a subtle but crucial role here. They contain iron that helps your blood carry oxygen more efficiently. This means better nourishment for your eye tissues, faster repair, and less fatigue after reading or using screens. When you combine that with proper hydration and gentle eye exercises, you create an environment inside your body that supports lifelong vision. Of course, it's not only about the nutrients themselves, but how they work together. Lentils contain both lysine and arginine, two amino acids that help rebuild tissue and improve blood flow. Think of it like repairing the fine wiring that powers your eyesight. These amino acids strengthen the structure while the antioxidants clean up the damage. Over time, this combination leads to clearer, more comfortable vision, especially in people who spend long hours reading or driving. If you're wondering how to make lentils part of your daily life, it's easier than you might think. You don't need fancy recipes. A simple bowl of boiled lentils with olive oil, garlic, and a squeeze of lemon is enough. The olive oil provides healthy fats that help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like A and E, both essential for eye health. Lemon adds vitamin C, which enhances collagen production in the cornea. Together, they form a mini eye repair meal that's both nourishing and inexpensive. But here's a small tip most people overlook. Avoid overcooking lentils until they're mushy. Lightly cooked lentils retain more nutrients, especially B vitamins, which are sensitive to heat. So aim for a texture that's tender but not falling apart. You can also mix them with vegetables like spinach, carrots, or bell peppers for an extra vision-boosting punch. Spinach adds lutein and zeaxanthin, carrots give you beta-carotene, and bell peppers supply vitamin C, all powerful allies in protecting your retina. And let's not forget the mental side of eating well. Many seniors tell me they feel discouraged when they start noticing vision decline. They fear losing independence or becoming a burden. But small dietary changes like adding lentils regularly are empowering. They give you control over your own health again. You're not just waiting for things to get worse. You're actively rebuilding your body's defenses, one meal at a time. Now, some of you might be thinking, if lentils are so good, why don't more people talk about them for eye health? That's a great question. Modern marketing tends to highlight expensive supplements and exotic superfoods, while traditional, affordable staples get ignored. But sometimes, the simplest foods hold the greatest wisdom. Ancient Ayurvedic texts from India and old Mediterranean diets both praised lentils for strengthening eyesight and promoting clear vision. It's only in recent decades that science has caught up to confirm what traditional healers already knew. So, before you spend more on eye vitamins, start with this. One humble bowl of lentils a few times a week. Over time, you'll not only notice better vision, but also more stable energy, improved digestion, and sharper memory. Because what's good for your eyes is also good for your brain and circulation. If you're finding this information helpful so far, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to Senior Health Today. It helps this community grow and allows us to keep sharing natural, science-based tips to protect your eyesight. In the next part of this video, we'll go deeper into how lentils interact with specific parts of your eyes, the best time of day to eat them for maximum absorption, and one powerful combination food that multiplies their benefits. Now let's go a little deeper into how lentils actually work inside your body to restore and maintain sharp vision. Every time you eat a serving of lentils, you're feeding your eyes a steady flow of nutrients that support the lens, retina, and macula, the three most delicate structures responsible for clear vision. The retina acts like the film in a camera, capturing light and sending images to your brain. Over time, oxidative stress and poor circulation can cause the retina to lose its sensitivity, which leads to duller colors, weaker contrast, and slower focus. Lentils step in here like a gentle repair team. The iron improves oxygen delivery, the zinc supports pigment production in the retina, and the antioxidants like catechins and procyanidins act like natural shields, preventing light-induced damage. When you eat lentils regularly, even just 2 to 3 times a week, you're slowly restoring that microscopic balance your eyes need to function efficiently. It's not an overnight miracle, but a consistent, steady renewal from within. Scientists have also found something fascinating. Lentils contain a compound called resistant starch, a type of fiber that doesn't digest fully in the small intestine. Instead, it feeds the beneficial bacteria in your gut, which produce short-chain fatty acids. These compounds reduce inflammation throughout your body, including in the eyes. Chronic inflammation is one of the biggest hidden causes of age-related eye diseases, and this is where lentils shine beyond their basic nutrition. By improving gut health, they indirectly lower inflammation in the optic nerves and blood vessels behind your eyes. In simpler terms, a healthy gut equals healthier eyes. You might notice that your eyes feel less dry, less itchy, and even less tired after you start improving your gut health. That's because inflammation often begins silently in the digestive system and slowly spreads to other organs. Lentils help calm that fire naturally. You may be thinking, but I've tried supplements that promised all these benefits. The difference is in absorption. Nutrients from whole foods are absorbed more efficiently because they come in a natural package, surrounded by fiber, enzymes, and plant compounds that help your body recognize and use them properly. A capsule can never replace that synergy. That's why many older adults who eat balanced, traditional meals often have better eyesight even without expensive pills. Now let's talk about timing. When is the best time to eat lentils for eye health? Ideally, aim to include them during lunch or early dinner. Your digestion tends to be stronger during these hours, allowing for better nutrient absorption. If you're eating them at dinner, pair them with lightly cooked vegetables and a small portion of healthy fat like olive oil or avocado. This helps your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins, especially vitamin A, a key nutrient for night vision. Here's something you might find surprising. Eating lentils in the evening can also support your sleep-related eye repair cycle. During sleep, your eyes regenerate. Tiny cells in the retina are replaced, tears replenish, and your optic nerves rest. Lentils, being rich in B vitamins and magnesium, help your body produce melatonin naturally. That means better sleep quality and deeper restoration for your eyes overnight. You can even make a soothing evening lentil bowl. Warm lentils mixed, with sautéed spinach, turmeric, and a little garlic. Simple, flavorful, and deeply nourishing. Turmeric adds curcumin, a compound proven to reduce oxidative stress in the retina, while garlic enhances blood flow to the eyes. Together, they create a natural nighttime vision tonic that works quietly while you rest. Now let's address something many seniors wonder about: cataracts. Cataracts form when the proteins in your eye's lens start clumping together due to oxidative stress. Over time, the lens becomes cloudy and vision fades. Lentils, rich in vitamin B9 and antioxidants, help slow this process by keeping your lens fibers supple and clear. There's even a study published in the Archives of Ophthalmology showing that diets high in folate, like those with regular lentil consumption, are linked to a reduced risk of cataract development in people over 60. But it's not only cataracts. Lentils also play a role in protecting against age-related macular degeneration, AMD, which is one of the leading causes of vision loss in older adults. The zinc and plant-based polyphenols in lentils protect the macula from oxidative stress and improve its resilience to light exposure. If you're someone who spends time outdoors or under bright lights, this benefit is especially valuable. Let's put this into perspective with a real-life example. I once worked with a 72-year-old gentleman who was struggling with early macular degeneration. He had good habits overall: regular checkups, no smoking, moderate exercise, but his diet lacked legumes. After including lentils, chickpeas, and green peas in rotation for about 2 months, he noticed something small but encouraging. Colors looked more vivid, and he could read the fine print on his medication bottles more easily. His ophthalmologist noted improved macular pigment density at his next exam. That's how powerful consistent nutrition can be. Of course, eating lentils alone won't solve everything, but they are one of the foundations of an eye-protective diet. You can think of them as the bricks that strengthen your eye's internal structure. Pairing them with other foods adds the mortar that seals it all together. For example, adding a few slices of avocado or a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil enhances nutrient absorption. Including a handful of berries once or twice a week brings in anthocyanins, pigments that protect capillaries in the retina. If you're someone who deals with dry eyes, lentils can still help indirectly. Their magnesium and B vitamins support tear production and reduce eye fatigue, especially if you spend time on screens. Combined with proper hydration and blinking exercises, lentils can contribute to more comfortable vision and fewer episodes of eye strain. One more hidden benefit. Lentils are naturally low in sodium and high in potassium. High-salt diets can raise eye pressure over time, increasing the risk of glaucoma. By choosing lentils over processed foods, you're helping your eyes maintain healthy pressure levels. It's these subtle, daily choices that add up to lasting protection. And remember, good eye health isn't just about what you eat. It's about the environment you create around your body. Take short breaks when reading or watching TV. Adjust your lighting so your eyes don't have to strain. Keep your blood sugar and blood pressure stable. All these habits work together with a nourishing diet to support vision. Lentils simply become one of your strongest allies in that process. If you're cooking for 2 or 3 people, make a big batch of lentils once a week. Store them in the fridge and use them in different ways. Add to soups, mix into salads, or even blend them into a smooth, comforting puree with garlic and olive oil. It's easy, affordable, and fits right into your daily routine. Over the years, I've met many older adults who said they wish they'd taken their eye health more seriously earlier in life. But the truth is, it's never too late. Your body and your eyes have an incredible capacity to heal when given the right nourishment and rest. Lentils are one of those quiet helpers that make a noticeable difference, not through hype, but through consistency. And here's the most inspiring part. You might not notice big changes overnight, but after a few weeks, you'll start to realize your eyes don't feel as tired in the evening. Reading becomes easier. You may even notice colors looking sharper. These are small signs that your vision is getting the nourishment it's been missing. Stay with me because in the next part, we'll explore something special, the perfect companion food that multiplies the eye-healing power of lentils, plus a few morning habits that protect your retina and macula from age-related decline. These are practical, simple strategies you can start right away. Now let's talk about what truly takes lentils' benefits to the next level. The foods that work together with them to protect and even restore vision naturally. When we combine lentils with certain companion foods, the results are much stronger because they help your body absorb and use each nutrient more effectively. One of the best companion foods for lentils is carrots. Carrots are rich in beta-carotene, which your body converts into vitamin A, essential for night vision, tear production, and protecting the cornea. Lentils, on the other hand, provide the zinc that helps transport this vitamin A to your retina, where it forms a protective pigment called rhodopsin. Without enough zinc, even if you eat lots of carrots, your body can't make full use of that vitamin A. So, when you eat lentils and carrots together, maybe in a warm soup or a salad, you're creating the perfect nutritional teamwork that supports sharper night vision and reduces sensitivity to light. Another perfect partner is spinach. This leafy green is packed with lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 carotenoids that filter harmful blue light and protect the macula from degeneration. Lentils provide the amino acids and minerals that strengthen blood flow to the retina, helping those pigments reach where they're needed most. That's why a simple meal of lentils cooked with spinach and a touch of olive oil is far more powerful than any pill you could buy. Nature's design is smarter than any supplement bottle. If you want to take it one step further, try adding a squeeze of lemon or a few slices of tomato to your lentil dish. The vitamin C in those foods supports collagen production in the cornea and reduces clouding in the lens. These small, thoughtful combinations are what make your meals a form of medicine. And the beautiful thing is, it's delicious, comforting, and budget-friendly. Now let's move to something just as important, your morning habits. The first few hours after you wake up set the tone for your eyes for the rest of the day. As soon as you open your eyes, light hits your retina and begins a process that consumes antioxidants rapidly. That's why giving your eyes nutrition early in the day makes a real difference. Start your morning with a glass of warm water and a few deep breaths. This rehydrates your body after sleep and increases blood flow to your eyes. Follow that with a balanced breakfast, something like a small bowl of lentil porridge or even a slice of whole grain toast with lentil spread and avocado. You're feeding your eyes right from the start, helping them handle bright light and screen exposure later in the day. There's also a little exercise you can do each morning to keep your eye muscles flexible. Sit comfortably, relax your shoulders, and gently move your eyes up and down, side to side, and in slow circles. Do this for about a minute. It improves circulation around the eyes and reduces stiffness in the tiny muscles that help you focus. Many seniors who do this daily notice fewer headaches and less eye fatigue, especially after reading or using their phones. If you spend time outdoors, make sure to wear sunglasses with UV protection. Sunlight is good in moderation. It boosts mood and circadian rhythm. But too much UV light can accelerate damage to the macula. A pair of good quality sunglasses acts like sunscreen for your eyes. Combine that protection with the nourishment from lentils, and you're building a lifelong shield against vision decline. One of the most beautiful lessons I've learned from working with older adults is that healing doesn't have to be complicated. It's not about chasing new superfoods or expensive treatments. It's about returning to balance, eating simple, wholesome foods like lentils, moving your body, resting your eyes, and staying consistent. The body has a quiet intelligence. When we feed it properly, it knows how to repair itself. If you're someone who feels discouraged about your eyesight, maybe you've been told that it's too late, or that aging inevitably means decline. I want you to remember this. Your eyes respond to care at any age. Even small improvements in nutrition, hydration, and rest can make a noticeable difference in clarity, comfort, and confidence. I've seen people in their 70s and 80s regain sharper vision, reduce eye strain, and even improve their night driving ability, simply by changing the way they eat and care for themselves. And it all starts with a bowl of lentils. That's simple. Humble food that costs less than a cup of coffee but holds the power to feed your eyes, your brain, and your heart all at once. Here's one final tip. Consistency matters more than perfection. You don't need to eat lentils every single day, and you don't have to give up everything you love. Just include them regularly 2 to 3 times a week, alongside other colorful vegetables, healthy fats, and clean proteins. Think of it as building your eye diet. With each meal, you're strengthening the foundation of your vision, one spoonful at a time. And as you do that, notice how your body feels. You might find that your energy is steadier, your focus sharper, and your mind calmer. That's because the same nutrients that protect your eyes also nourish your nervous system and brain. Clear eyes often reflect a clear, balanced inner state. Before we close, let me share one last real-world story. A woman in her mid-60s once told me she had given up on her eyesight improving. She relied on bright lamps and large fonts to read. I suggested she start with a simple routine. Lentils 3 times a week, a morning eye exercise, and 5 minutes of looking at greenery outdoors every day. 3 months later, she said she could read comfortably again in normal light. It wasn't magic, and it was biology. Her eyes simply responded to nourishment, oxygen, and gentle use. That's the message I want you to take away. Your eyes are living tissue. They adapt, they heal, and they thrive when given what they need. You don't need expensive solutions. Sometimes the answer really is sitting quietly in your kitchen, waiting for you to rediscover it. So, next time you plan your grocery list, skip the expensive supplements for a week and pick up a bag of lentils instead. Use them in soups, salads, or simple stews. They'll not only fill your stomach but also help your vision stay bright and steady, no matter your age. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe to Senior Health Today. Your support helps us reach more older adults who want to care for their eyes naturally and live healthier, happier lives. Thank you for watching, and remember, caring for your eyes starts with what's on your plate, how you rest, and how you see yourself. Stay hopeful, stay consistent, and your eyes will thank you every single day.